the northern West Bank, settlement activists have reestablished a yeshiva religious school in Homesh. That's a community that was evacuated by Israel, along with 3 other settlements in the area back in 2005 as part of the overall Gaza disengagement agreement. Now, earlier this year, the government passed a law allowing for the resettlement of Homesh. Both the United States and European Union have condemned the move, saying it violates both the disengagement understandings and assurances by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu not to establish new communities in the West Bank. Our correspondent Pierre Kloschhandler was in Homesh and filed this report.
10 kilometers away from Homesh, we encounter an Israeli checkpoint. The area is barred to Israeli journalists and civilians, and we have to negotiate our way with the Israeli military.
אתה תראה יש כוח צבאי במקום, אתה פונה שמאלה, ומשם אתה נוסע פשוט צפונה, בסדר? בהצלחה.
We enter Area A, under Palestinian security and civilian control. The signpost reads that it's dangerous and prohibited. At the end of the winding road, we meet with another checkpoint. Our IDs are checked again. We wait for the green light to get inside the compound. Established on a prominent hilltop, the settlement was dismantled 18 years ago. Soldiers from a military base welcome us. We're shadowed by 2 soldiers from the Combat Intelligence Collection Corps. The outpost bristles with activity.
באנו לפה, איך אומרים? ליישב את הארץ. אנחנו פה עכשיו, אנחנו בונים פה אוהלים. הם לא בונים על זה שזה יישאר. בגלל זה אוהל.
The land is flattened for an access path between the temporary encampment and the prefab building moved here the previous night that will serve as the new Talmudic Study Center, or yeshiva. The temporary public structure is the only allowed.
מסדרים להם תשתיות, עמודים, חשמל, כבישים, כל מה שצריך שיהיה לאנשים לגור כמו בני אדם. אם אשתי הייתה מוכנה לבוא לפה, הייתי בא.
In 2005, Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon's disengagement plan sealed the fate of Israel's civilians and military presence in the Gaza Strip and forced the evacuation of 4 isolated settlements in the northern West Bank, biblical Samaria, including Homesh. Since then, the Israeli settlers movement has been struggling with the Israeli authorities to return to the hilltop settlement. A yeshiva was erected on private land belonging to Palestinian villagers of nearby Burqa. A Supreme Court verdict stated that it's illegal. But 2 months ago, Benjamin Netanyahu's new right-wing government revoked certain clauses of the disengagement plan. In principle, the new bill allows people to return to Homesh, starting with the yeshiva, which was moved 200 meters away, to a plot that fits the Israeli status of state or public land, a move criticized by the US administration. For the international community, the whole West Bank is considered occupied territory, not disputed territory, as Israel would have it. In Burqa, Palestinian youth burn tires. A standoff ensues with no less unruly Israeli youth that's put down with the arrival of an Israeli patrol.
המקום הזה הוא מקום שהוא חשוב. רואים את כל קו החוף של מדינת ישראל.
Benny Gal and his wife Esther were evacuated from Homesh.
הבכור נולד בחומש. הבכור נולד מחומש, גורש מחומש. הילדים עולים לחומש על בסיס קבוע, מכירים את חומש, מכירים איפה היה הבית שלנו בחומש, מכירים את הכבישים, את השבילים. החלום לחזור הביתה הוא חלום משותף.
The whole family kisses the newly affixed mezuzah on the yeshiva's door. They have no doubt in their faith.
אנחנו חבורה של חברות שבאמת מאוד 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 חולמות לחזור, אנחנו מרגישות קשר למקום הזה, לאדמה הזאת, לשורשים האלה, ואנחנו ממש מתרגשים מכל התקדמות. אנחנו בהתקדמות של הגאולה.
2000 שנה עם ישראל חלם לחזור לארץ, והוא חלם, וצריך להעיז לחלום. וכשחולמים, החלום גם מתגשם.
Dusk, prayers, both Jewish and Muslim, fill the land. Works goes on into the night. Pierre Kloschhandler, I-24 News, Homesh, West Bank.